Yo, team, what's up? Hope you've been enjoying the Miami Music Week pro tips. I am going to do some live stream companions to go along with the shenanigans this week. So, shenanigan number one is check out this Miami Music Week website. That's like my first suggestion. A lot of people don't even know it exists. But yeah, pretty straightforward. Tells you the dates. 19th to the 24th. We'll be getting into a lot more of that. But it also has a ton of information, really cool for probably the list is like the most important thing on here. There's definitely other cool stuff. But as far as people, which is like everybody that's going to party, yeah, just go straight to the list. And it's awesome. Like it works well, filtering and all kinds of cool stuff. So you can get an idea for everything that's going on. We'll come back to that. One of the things that I wanted to point out here is that, like many festivals, if this is your first time going to Miami Music Week, like Miami Music Week itself is just like a week of all this entertainment. And the website that I was on is still like the original website from who knows how long ago, 20 plus years, way back when me and the homies went the first time. And like the Ultra Music Festival was on the beach. So tiny compared to now. And so now it's over at Bayfront Park, and yeah, and it's awesome to see how it's all kind of come along. I went, and one of the things I wanted to point out that's totally crazy different about this, especially if it's your first time than like anything else you've probably ever been to, is that Ultra in itself is massive 3-day festival. And there's others probably bigger like EDC or equivalent Tomorrowland, hard festivals, things like that, a range. Even Burning Man, if you kind of consider that a festival. But the one difference, and I've been to all of those so multiple times. So the main difference to me is like these flyers that I'm showing you. I just went and grabbed these from people off Twitter and Facebook and whatever. And there's literally, I'm going to put, there's literally like, this is just 80, but there's probably 200. There's like that many parties going on like during the same 4 days. I've never really been anywhere that's like that. And these are full on parties, like clubs, restaurants, everything, day parties, pool parties, afters, the whole nine. So brunch, 6 a.m., wake up, run and rave, whatever. So that's what you're prepared for. And also the other thing, I did go through a bunch of these flyers, and during the week, I'll get into more of these each day is my plan. But the thing is like, hopefully you're a house head, or at least 4 on the floor head, because with the exception of Ultra, which always has a variety of stages, most of these parties and most of the ones on the Miami Music Week website are all 4 on the floor, and mostly house, tech house, which makes sense. It's all big, great, long-standing genres and popular right now. Still, some techno, some progressive house, some melodic stuff, things like that, some variations, but primarily house and tech house, I would say, are the majority of the DJs that are on all of these flyers. And yeah, but for now, that's awesome. And what else? Let's take a quick look at for this right now. Yeah, so this may seem simple, but if you've never been, basically everything happens between like this map. So I just put in South Beach traffic. And so there's already traffic, probably just regular, it's regular rush hour is part of that today. But this thing, we'll come back and I'll bet you we'll come back on Friday, Saturday, Sunday as the week goes on and take a look at this. And I bet it'll be just solid red. The water will probably even be red by like Saturday. And so just, keep an eye on it, because many a first timer has made the mistake of number one, staying way up north here, up the beach, which means then, you've got to take public transport, which is cool. That's fine. And they've improved that a lot over the years. So that's cool. But you got to take public transport or walk. And that's a long walk, trust me. So I'm a runner, a marathon runner. So it's a long walk. Take my word for it. And the other thing is, it seems like a good idea at first, like if you're staying like proper South Beach, it seems like a great idea to walk to Ultra. But drop a comment or just scream somewhere on Twitter at some point if you do that, because I'll be interested in your opinion. I've done it, and maybe it's just a rite of passage for Miami Music Week and Ultra Music Festival. But anyway, so that's just kind of a simple lay of the land. There's awesome clubs all up in here, like Wynwood and downtown Miami and Brickell and all that. And then this is all like private stuff in the middle. P. Diddy lives in here somewhere. I don't know if he's still there, but every now and then you might get lucky. You might get invited to some VIP party up in this area. So if you get an invite to something crazy like that, just say yes, go. Maybe you'll get one of those cool bathrobes that I showed in one of my pro tips. Yeah. So then also moving on in the week, I'm going to hit some of my favorite restaurants and reasons why to go there and when to go there and that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's a lay of the land. So let's see. I hit those flyers. I hit the basic Miami Music Week website. And yeah, if I had to kind of, the one other thing I wanted to mention real quick. Yeah. On flyers, I'll go back to that real quick. Yeah, so I talked a little bit about the genres, primarily 4 on the floor house, tech house, some trance, progressive house, but mostly the prior two. And you can kind of see that from a lot of these artists if you know who they are. But there are a couple parties sprinkled in here, drum and bass party, and I'm going to get into that in way more detail. It's later in the week. And then there's a breakbeat party, a breaks party that's all breaks, and that'll surely be cool. There's a number of parties, at least 3 or 4 that are, I'm from Southern California, from San Diego. So there's at least 3 or 4 parties that are from crews in San Diego. So I'm going to highlight some of those. And then there's also a couple that are like combo crews from LA and San Diego, and then a sprinkling of DJs. So I'm going to big up some of those DJs that are friends of mine, or just from my area, from my zone. All right, so yeah, that's kind of it for now for this one. Keeping it short, keeping it tight, and then they'll probably be a little bit longer when I do one tomorrow, getting into the parties for Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and all that stuff. So hope you enjoy your week. Hope you're already there. Hit that pro tip number 1 on my Miami Music Week pro tips. And if you're hanging out at the airport waiting for all your homies, you can walk outside. Well, I don't know at night if you want to do that. I don't really know the area at night, but during the day is totally cool. I know that because I've done it a bunch. And you can cruise out and practice your Spanish and hit that Rincon restaurant that I mentioned, and get you a cafecito and a cubano and hang out and kind of get in the rhythm. You know what I'm saying? All right. So yeah, that's what's up, and see you soon.